Vehicle. It's now 8:20 on a Monday morning. We check in with Riaz.
Thanks very much, Michelle. Our good friend Akash Sablok joining us once again. Nice to see you.
Good morning.
Yeah, you're looking sharp today.
Well, you don't have to wear the sweater because you know what's going on outside, right?
It's a little cold,
Yeah.
We're going to start things off with travel tech.
Yes, exactly. And with this weather, of course you want to get out of town. You want to do a little bit of traveling, right? So what's one of the most important things you think about when you're traveling is security back at home, taking care of your home. This is from Linksys. This is their home defender kit, their surveillance kit system that they have here. And what you can do, it comes with a base unit and a camera.
Okay.
You can add up to 5 cameras, hook them up anywhere in your house, and the coolest thing is there's no wiring involved. You just plug it into the wall.
Okay.
Okay, and it's all wireless and everything like that. And oops, I knew that was going to happen.
GPS down, GPS down. Oh.
And so what happens with the unit is it hooks up to your computer. You can set it up and have your own. It has its own website and password. So anywhere you are in the world, you can view anything, any of your cameras at your home.
So you could have your own Big Brother episode in your own house.
Well, yeah, depending on where you put the cameras, be careful about that.
So okay, so they set up the website, so you don't have to register the URL, pay those fees that comes with the product?
No, Logitech has set it up in such a way that it covers everything. All the software, everything's built into it, into the unit. Really easy to set up. One plug into your computer, and you're ready to go.
And how much storage do you get on the site? Because that's a lot of footage going on.
Well, actually, it's not stored on your site. It's stored on your hard drive on your computer.
Okay.
It's $280 for the unit. It's stored on your hard drive. Now, I was going to join this with it. This is the Linksys home media center. So this will hold all your music, your videos, your photos. Plus, it can act as a backup drive for your recordings. And this is from Linksys, that's from Logitech.
And then how much space do we have on this?
Well, you got 500 gigabytes on here. So you're going to have about at least 3 months of recording. You can go back about 3 months.
3 months of footage.
Yes.
And how much does this one go for?
This unit itself is about 200.
And what's the benefit? I've seen a lot of these portable drives. A lot of them are actually smaller than this and have about a terabyte. What's the benefit of using this one?
Well, what this one does is it actually works well with Windows Vista and Windows Media Player, and it'll actually stream your video, your music, and everything easily. So you can hook it up into the system, hide it in the house if you want to, so it becomes a really cool backup drive. But all your media, it's ready to go. And if you want to pull, you've got all your music onto one. So say you want to have, 1,000 songs, 2,000 songs, you put it on here, and all the computers in your house, even your laptop that's wireless, can stream music from here. You can have one iTunes library that everybody in the house can pull from.
Oh.
Yeah.
So consolidate it all in one?
It's all, the software's built into it. That's what makes it so much easier to use.
HD mini cams are big. We got another one here.
This is from Samsung. This is a new MXC20. Now what this device does is there's no actual hard drive in here. It records on an SD card.
Okay.
And memory's become so cheap now. 2 gigabyte memory. I've got a 2 gigabyte in here. Will give you 1 hour of HD. Now that you got to remember that 2 gigabytes only like $9 now. So you got
much more economical.
Oh, a lot more economical. And the unit itself, it's pretty cheap itself. It's about $400, right?
Okay.
But lightweight, rechargeable, battery life is incredible. You get about 7 hours of battery life on this thing.
So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
We only have a minute left. I want to go through this. This is really cool. You customize these headphones.
You go on the website. This is from iFrogs. This is the noise pollution headphones.
Yeah.
You go to the website. You pick the color of the base. You pick the color of the earphones. It's all custom built. It's about $60.
Yeah.
You get it in about 2 to 3 weeks.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Like this one. And a nice little keychain idea, the Pocket Album.
Yeah, now what they've done here is they've actually used the OLED display on here. I'll just get that back on. This is a digital foci, rechargeable, plugs right into your USB port. Doesn't want to come on right now, but you just push it down, yeah. And that gives you, it's the new OLED display, so it uses very little battery. Like one charge will last you about a month and a half.
I think it needs a new battery already.
Oh, I think so, yeah. We'll charge it up here.
All right, let's look at these speakers really quick for the cell phone.
Well, this is the Nokia 5310 cell phone, designed specifically for music. So it's a great cell phone itself, but wonderful MP3 player, and these really cool Nokia speakers that are battery powered. So instead of listening to the little tiny speaker on your phone or even headphones, you can enjoy nice ambient sound right from your cell phone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now last one. What's special about this GPS?
Magellan GPS 4370. Now the cool thing about this thing is it actually shows you buildings. So when you're driving down, it gives you a 3D view of buildings. So if you're in a downtown core, instead of just a map or even the 3D map, it'll show you actual towers. So you can sort of gauge where you're coming from. You can see heights. If you're coming up to a bridge, it'll show you the bridge itself. So it makes it a whole lot easier to view. And of course, voice command, Bluetooth. It'll be the Bluetooth for your cell phone as well, so you don't have to take your hands off the wheel for using your phone.
Price point, how does this compare to the rest?
Actually, it's really economical. It's about $300. So the price has really come down on these.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. BreakfastTelevision.ca is the site to get the details on all these items right here. We're going to do home tech next.
Oh, you bet.
All right, stay tuned. More to come with Akash. Going to take a break right here on BT. Stay with us.
And for more events, watch the Stuff You Should Do calendar. And for more stuff you should buy, it's time to go over to Riaz and Akash.
How's that for a tease? Thanks very much, Don. We're back here with Akash. We got to show the Pocket album that we couldn't get working before.
Yes, definitely here. So this is the digital foci OLED, so organic light emitting diode. Uses very little battery power. Very little, so like I said, about a month and a half. You can store quite a few photos on here. Just download a USB. Really easy to do. And these, yes, these are not my photos.
It's like, oh, it's quite a multicultural family there, Akash.
Exactly.
Perfect. Okay, so now we're talking about home tech.
Yeah, we're talking about home tech. So you know, you've gone out and taken that wonderful trip, and you've brought all those pictures back. You got all the digital movies shot on their wonderful Samsung camcorder. What to do with those photos? What to do with those movies, right? So what you want to do is you want to edit it. And now it's become so economical to have a 2-monitor system running at your home. Okay. And trust me, once you've used the 2-monitor system, it's hard to go back to a single monitor. Now, what I've got set up here, these are two 21.5-inch ViewSonic monitors. Okay. These are full HD monitors, so they're giving you 980 by 10 as a 1920 by 1080p image. Okay. So in a small monitor like this, you get full HD. Now, the benefit is, of course, you can hook it up to your computer, but you can also hook it up to your Blu-ray player and use it as a TV.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's very cool. And for $200 for a 21-inch monitor, not bad at all. Nice. And they've got built-in speakers, so you don't need an external speaker for your computer.
Are most of the monitors now going towards the HD? Is that the standard?
Definitely. They're going up there. I mean, but they're a lot pricier. Like a standard HD monitor is about $300. So now ViewSonic's really dropped the price down to about $200.
Making it more.
Yeah, a lot more economical. So what I've got up here is actually I've got a little Asus 1000 HE laptop. Okay. Now this is really cool. This laptop has 160 gig of hard drive, 1 gigabyte RAM, 9.5 hour battery life.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's pretty lightweight. It's about 2.5 pounds, about $450.
This thing is tiny. What's the monitor size?
This is 10 inches.
10 inches.
10 inches, yeah. But a great thing to travel with. And of course, when you bring it back, you hook it up to here. Now, the way I've set this up is here. I've got the 2 monitors. I'm using the EVGA Plus. I don't know if you can get down to this thing. It's just this little device down here. Okay. It's just a little black box. It hooks up to your USB port and allows you to hook up up to 5 more monitors.
And do you really need more than 2?
Well, you'd be surprised.
What are you editing?
You've been to some of my friends' basements, you'll understand there's a lot of monitors. So $80, USB port. Yep. You're not limited to the single video port off your computer. Now you can hook up more monitors. So now you've extended your desktop. You can have, your editing window open here, your music window open here, your pictures open here. It's all spread out.
And it's pretty economical to get your own editing suite going.
Very, very easy, very easy. And a lot of the software that's coming out, the new Apple iLife 09 that's out there, the iMovie in there has made it so much easier to edit your videos. The systems that are in here are available even for the PC. Wonderful systems make it so much easier. You can make it look very professional.
Very nice. Okay, we only have less than a minute left. I want to touch on this toaster really quick.
Well, when you're doing all this editing, you're going to get hungry.
That's right. Get the munchies.
I've done editing at 6 in the morning sometimes, just to get things started. Yeah. This is the Breville Icon toaster. Okay. It's top of the line toaster. It's about $120, but it's fully computerized and it's got sensors in there. So what it does is when you push the button, the toaster actually is motorized. It'll go down by itself. Yeah. When it's ready, it'll motorize to come back up, so it doesn't pop up your toast everywhere, right?
And I love the options. Hold on, Lizzie, try to get it tight on this because usually you only have the shades for your toast, but this one breaks it down to toast a little bit more because sometimes it's just that little bit.
It comes up, and then you just want just a little bit more. And the cool thing is when you put it back down again, it's actually got a thermal sensor that checks the temperature of the toast. It just doesn't run through the cycle again. If the toast is hot enough, it'll do just what it needs to take it up a little bit more.
And get that right shape.
And it's wide enough to fit a bagel in there, both sides.
Love it.
Yeah.
And how much is this one again?
That's about $120. $120. That's from Breville.
But your toast is all right.
You bet.
All right, I think we're almost out of time, but I'll tell you what, if you want more information on all these great gadgets here, breakfasttelevision.ca, we'll put it up and we'll give info to get a hold of Akash too.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Nice seeing you.
You got to stick around. The best job in the world. The applicants for Vancouver are here, and we've got one last submission. They're coming up after the break. Stay with us.
You can't tell